First of all, my hearty salutations to my beloved Bhagavan Baba for giving this unique opportunity to tell or express my personal as well as my journey with Swami. First of all, let me tell you a little bit introduction about me. My name is Dr. Ramanna. I am blessed with my father Venkatasubhaiah and mother Ayyamma. In 1941, December 13th, and thereafter my growth was with their kind care. I have grown up, and just to tell you more about it, about my childhood and school education, college education. While I was studying my veterinary course, I got an experience with my parents. They were doing a puja, that is Satyanarayana puja, which is very common in most of our Hindu community. They also kept in that on the table the Swami photo, which is just a palm size photo, and it was going on. I was at that time with some holidays, I was in my home. I asked my parent, my mother, why you are doing Satyanarayana puja, why there is a need to keep Swami photo, Sathya Sai Baba photo. Then my father intervened, I don't talk anything, he is God. Again I repeated again after some time. I said, we are not going to remove it. If you want, you take out from the table. Then I said, why to have a problem and a discussion at this time. Then after the puja over, my father told to my mother, see, this boy is behaving like that. Then my mother said, see, he is a God and we have to worship him. Then I said, show me where is he God. He is, I am very much interested. Then he said, the God lives in Puttaparthy. Bhagavan Sathya Sai Baba is in Puttaparthy. If you are interested, we will go together and I will show you. So one day she planned, myself and my mother, we both went to Puttaparthy, and there she cautioned me, don't be very foolish way behave. Swami, having darshanam of Swami is a great thing. All the time he is not available in Parthi, and all the time we are not able to get his darshan. So when he is coming, it is a fortune to have his darshan. So just to concentrate, and when he comes, you be quiet and salute to him. Then I was, at that time it is all sand, I was sitting and Swami was coming slowly and talking to several devotees who were sitting there. Then I thought he may or may not come, because my mother told briefly, or he may or may not come. In between also he will get back to his Bhajan Mandir and other place. So to my fortune, he came very closer to me and he smiled at me. As my mother has already cautioned me, then he was smiling, and I felt, I went in altogether a different sphere of life. He said he was showing his feet. Then I thought this is a symbol of I have to take his padanamaskara, which is very rare. So I took his padanamaskara and again he is blessed and coolly walked out. Then after that, while doing padanamaskara, I forgot myself where I am, and a type of energy, a type of, very, very energetic and blessings from Swami. And right from that time, my mother told, you are very lucky. Many people come and go. It is not that the very first visit Swami will get a chance to get his blessings. So then when my mother told, I realized it. And then that was the first day with which Swami, my journey started with Swami. Of course, thereafter, I would like to say a little bit about my education at this stage, and I did my Bachelor of Veterinary Science in Tirupati, and thereafter I did my post-graduation, that is MVSA, and also PhD in Chandigarh, that is a medical institute. That is a little bit brief about my education. And also I would like to say about my job nature. Yes, I was working in the state government for about 10 years, and then I thought of not very happy with the job. Job satisfaction. Then I went to the MBSc, then then PhD, and then after doing PhD, I got a Union Public Service Commission selection, and I got job in National Institute of Communicable Disease, Ministry of Health. So I was working in Delhi for about 4 years, and after working again 4 years in the Delhi, again I got an opportunity to get back to Hyderabad, and there is a Indian Immunologicals, and there I worked for about 16 years. That is 2016 almost. So this is a brief about my job and education. Now let me say a little about my prasthanam with my little bit experience with Swami. Yeah, as I was telling, while I was in Tirupati, I has a habit of going to attend bhajans every Saturday, Venkateshwara Swami bhajans. So that from my hostel, I used to come to the that bhajan place in one devotee house in Tirupati and attend. But it was to my surprise, on one Saturday when there was a Venkateshwara Swami bhajans, there were very few people. Earlier it used to be about 20, 30, 50. Then I asked the house owner, what happened? Why people are not here today? Then he said, sir, somebody came and there is some lecture is going on. Who is that somebody? I asked him, out of some Baba from Puttaparthy. So people are very interested to go there. Then I said, what is this they are doing? Excellent when bhajan is going on about Venkateshwara Swami, they are going like that. That's all going on, people are having wavering mind. So that is how it is. And then I get back and then continuing. After my BVSC, when I went back to my home, then when I got transferred for some time, then my mother told, now you have realized we had a good opportunity of Swami having blessings at Puttaparthy. So now you got transferred to Delhi. You have to do every Thursday bhajan in your home. This is my dictum. This is a type of my dictum that you have to continue in your family. So right from that time, while I was living in Delhi, we started bhajan. Of course, after about 4 years, again I came back to Hyderabad, and that too in Indian Immunologicals I was working. I was continuing this bhajan in Indian Immunologicals also. Ours is the only family who are doing Sathya Sai bhajan. In that about 70 to 80 quarters are there. None of others are attending bhajans to start with. But thereafter the message has gone, and some more families started coming to bhajan. And also there was a Central University, Hyderabad there were some students living in the hostel, and they used to come to our bhajan and attending. Then it has really grown up, and then the surrounding places, right from the Dargah and GPRA quarters and Central University and Masjid Banda. So people used to come, and gradually, as long as we were in Delhi, we were regularly doing bhajans in Delhi in my own house. Thereafter I got transferred to on the job because, and then we started to doing the bhajan in our quarters, that is Indian Immunologicals. And Indian Immunologicals, though it used to be start only our single family with 4 of my children, and thereafter it has spread to our neighbors and from other places. And there were also earlier, ex-students from Sathya Sai University, from the different places, they used to come and join us. So that is how the place in the Rakshapuram or in the Gachibowli has grown up to a level of Bhajan Mandali, and we used to invite the very expert people like Romel and other people. They used to come and give the this lecture or whatever you call satsangam we call, they used to give. And then the activities in the Sathya Sai organization, right from the spiritual aspect, educational aspect, as well as service aspects started growing. And then the so-called Bhajan Mandal in the Gachibowli, it has given a chance of upgrading as Samiti. So in Samitis, that is formed in 1993, and it was going on very well. At that stage, I got a special experience with the Swami and all his miracles. The number one, I used to say, when I start telling how as our Grama Seva is important, Swami, my career with the service has started Grama Seva, as I am going to tell you right now. I was working in Indian Immunologicals, which is a vaccine manufacturing factory or plant, and we used to manufacture vaccines for animals, maybe cows and bullocks and dogs, and like that. These are all vaccines, most of you are familiar. It's a preventive vaccine to control the disease. So in that aspect, I used to, my native place is somewhere in Kurnool district. There is one person by name Shankar Kailas. He telephoned me, there is a village nearer to your native place, why don't you come and do the Grama Seva in this village? Then I said, as almost whatever I have, it's only vaccine. We can do vaccination. So I got the chance for the first time to go to the Grama Seva in a village where the vaccinations or the vaccine which I have taken from our company and started doing vaccinations in that village. Thereafter, that is how the Gram Seva started in this, and after regular services started, we used to go to the villages, and because there were adopted villages as per our norms in the Sathya Sai Seva organization, like by the Rangareddy district and as well as Samiti level, and we used to go and do this Grama Seva. In that Grama Seva, Swami has repeatedly said, if the villages are taken care of very well, that Grama Seva, Swami stressed the need of serving in the villages on several aspects, because they are backward in many aspects, maybe in spiritual or maybe educational aspect, or maybe they are lack of so many services. For example, if you take in hygienic way, because why so many diseases will come for the people who are living in villages means they are not aware of the simple how to wash hands. And why should they wash hands? Because there are so many problems. So he stressed, you adopt the villages, not 1, 2, thousands together. Swami on his birthday, he told me 6,000 at his 60th birthday occasion. He said, you take the villages and adopt them and try to take all the necessary activities, extend your help in the villages, because under the heading of mainly health and education and spiritual, all are equally important. So under the health, there is a medical camps. Medical camps required right from the newborn baby up to the old people, because there are various type of diseases they come. You can start telling them the preventive methods, the vaccinations. For example, prenatal for women examination, postnatal, and like this on the human aspect, and as well as vaccinations and regular care. So these things are on the medical aspect, and not only stopping at the medical, then the veterinary, as we are all know, the farmers are not aware many of the things, especially what kind of feed they have to give, when to get vaccinated, and when the milk animal is there, what kind of care they have to take, and what kind of feed they have to give. And now there are so many mineral mixture feeds or grass, improved grasses, which improves the health of the animals, and as well as economically we can improve the overall improvement of the farmer. And similarly, the farmers' meat, which make them very much aware what are the recent trends which are need to be taken for their animals. And day in, day out, number one and foremost thing that we should not forget is our Swami used to tell and started on his 90-40 Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam. Means not only, of course, we have to take care of on the health aspect, but also spiritual aspect, because many people, they are not aware, and they are also going some wrong notions that this religion is good, this religion is not good, so like that. So the spiritual aspect also, whatever the name you say, but it should be only take it to your wholehearted and never hate other religions. This is not at all good. Sorry, on one side, we are telling the Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu in our country, in Bharata Desham. This is a slogan. When we say Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu, then we have to love everybody. We have to love every religion, because it is the religion which is sometimes goes in a wrong way. So love all the religions and bhajans. And bhajans, how we have to do, whatever it may be, through the love. You love the God, you love the entire thing and other persons in a community. Because if I call somebody Surya Rao or Rama Rao, one person if I call, he may or may not respond. But all put together in a union or in a unity, if we are together and if we do bhajans, definitely they will get and attracted and they will listen to us. So what I would like to say, in their festivals, we used to attend. We have also participated. Sri Ramanavami, they usually conduct a lot. But at that time, when we go also participate, let us tell what our Swami told, what is Sri Rama and how these things, if we get a chance. Because Rama is such, Lord Rama, we need not go detail. He has gone to the extent, not only blessed the Rishis, Munis, who have been doing penance for years together, but whoever is having good heart, little bit service, he blessed them. Just to cite an example, while constructing the dam or Varadi in the sea, Jambavanta, Hanuman, Sugriva and all these people helped a lot. He thanked them. But there was one squirrel also. He called all the way that squirrel, take to his heart and to his body and blessed it. So service with love, service with love and with no hatredness only is going to help. And wherever the God is, wherever you are, you do this service with love. Never hated anybody. So one is service, another is Bhagavan Nama Smarana, that is chanting of Bhagavan. This is on the spiritual aspect we have to progress. These are all in most of the villages is missing. So Swami, why he asked us to go to villages means knowingly, innocently, they were not doing. So you try to go on that aspect and try to take part in their day to day, day in out. And then other thing is this taking, Ratha Yatra. All the people, so many people will come and gather there. So this is how there are certain tips our Bhagavan given us to improve the spiritual activities in a village. Similarly, the medical care. People, they don't know how to care their child. Today I was just traveling in a bus to come, to this meeting. That child who is just 6 months, he was just drawing, onto the board of the bus and trying to take and all the filthy things. So they are not aware. What I mean to say is, in the villages, they are not aware the hygienic, simple hygienic. That's why Sathya Sai organization is arranging dental camps and just teaching them very many precautions, how to brush your tooth, how many times you have to brush, how to clean your mouth. So these are all very simple, but they are going to have a very important role to have the health. So then similarly, as I have already told, I am not going into the detail. Veterinary care is definitely, because 80% of the villages in our country are agriculture dependent. So on agriculture means agriculture, veterinary, they go hand in hand. So once if the farmer who is growing some fields and mineral and other things, and similarly his animals also should be hale and healthy. That is where Swami told in one of the interviews, oh, Pashu Seva, Paramatma Seva. To translate into English, if you take care of your animals, it is as good as taking care of the God. You are going to become closer to the God. So we should never neglect. So this is where the Grama Seva. At one instance, the Grama Seva was given a different dimension like that. Grama Seva Mahayagyam. So whatever the seva that you are doing in Grama, that is as good as Yagyam. One is, okay, Rudrabhishekam, Niguda Yajnale. All these things may be yajnas, but Grama Seva is Mahayagyam. It's much more than that. So the Grama Seva was made very much important by Swami, and spiritual aspect, because I was working for a long time in the organization, not only one particular aspect. Wherever there is a chance for us as a Sevadal, we have to do that right from all the principles which are taught to us. Each and everything which is taught to us, told by us, dictum by Swami, is that 9 code of principles that we have to do. Then only we will enjoy. We will be eligible to his blessings. If you are not doing like that, then it is up to the Swami. Swami tells very often, unless you open the windows of your house or door, you can't get light or from sun. You cannot get his beams. You are not going to be benefited. Similarly, open your heart. Keep it at the lotus feet of Swami and do the prayer. That is how we can improve in our spiritual aspect. Now coming to the other part of the Seva aspect, the Seva, Swami tells, Seva should be always accompanied with love, not with a type of proud, or it is I am doing, it is not going to give any result. It is only with the love and love and love. And that's why Swami tells repeatedly, do everything with love. So Swami tells also, it is a prema which is going to give a dividend. Now the other part, I am just like to mention, where I personally experience is blessings. While I was doing with other people, there was this veterinary camps, I got an opportunity. I must say at this juncture, in veterinary camp, we must say that Dr. Narsimham Garu, he has started doing medical camps, cluster of the villages. So similarly, the leader of the veterinary camps, I should not say, I should not forget. If I fail to mention Dr. Punnaya, it is not fulfilled. So he used to lead the veterinary camps. So that this cluster of camps we used to do, and Swami knows everything. He is in everybody's heart, in every place. Anu anuna sai alararu chundu. Kana kanamuna sai kadala chundu. Sarva koti prani vishwame Swami. So he is there. So it so happened, Swami is directly called the people who are doing service in a village. As I was telling, the importance of Grama Seva or benefit. One day we got a message from Dr. Ramachandra Reddy that Swami is wished to give an interview for those people doing Grama Seva, medical camp, veterinary camp and all these things. I was lucky to be in that group. There were 18 people in that group. I am one among them. So at that time, it's a miracle that I enjoyed his bliss. At that time, he said that you are doing animal kingdom and animal seva. So veterinary camps, this is greatest, he said, and continue this and improve some more things. So that is how we got, that is the greatest opportunity for me. At that time, he was also asking one-to-one. And when I asked, everyone got the opportunity to go close to him. Then he said, what do you want? Then I don't have anything much to say, but at that time my mother was some not very good health. I was about to say my mother, no, what else? I will take care of him, your mother. What is that you want? Then I said, Swami, I want Swami Sastanga padanamaskaram. Though he said, okay. So he is so kind to us. And in another situation also, he is very kind. Once I happened to go to Switzerland. At the same time, my daughter, who is just completed her 12th class, wanted to go for graduation. Our wish is that she should get a seat in Swami College. But it so happened at that time of applying to the college and processing, I have to go and report in Switzerland for this improved technology of vaccines. So when I went there, my daughter said, Nana, you are not here. I don't know how it is going to be materialized. So says, Swami only will help. I have to go. I went there and I don't know how it has happened. One fine morning, I received a letter that, Nana, I got seat in Swami College. So that is how Swami works, and it is a, so that message looks, who are you? What are you? It is me that I am doing, not you. You thought if you are not there, her work will not, she will not be able to get done. No, it is me that I am going to do. It is Karta. In Telugu we will say Karta, Karma, Kriya. So he is everything. So that is another important thing that I would like to mention to you. And in this junction also, my career actually, the association with Swami's activities, see, I have 4 children and my sister, we are 2 children to my parents, one of me, and my sister is younger to me, and she is also having 4 children. All 8 were there in our house. Then I started, it's all blessings of Swami, Balavikas right in my home, 8 children. And we also enacted a play that is Bhakta Markandeya. The youngest child was working as a Markandeya. So that is what I wanted to say at this juncture. Swami is so gracious. At that stage itself, we got an opportunity with the Balavikas. Let me say, even now, when I go to the village seva, adopted villages, there also, right from then, in addition participating in the medical camp, in addition participating in the veterinary camps, I am also got an opportunity to be with the Balavikas gurus and to teach or to be with the Balavikas. So that is how, that is another thing which I really wanted to tell you at this juncture. Once we get this grace, once we get this kind towards us, it is not only one we are going to take, but the entire family will be benefited. Let me say at this juncture, our 4 generations in my family are in the fold, in the grace of Swami. First is my parents. They started with Lord Venkateshwara, gradually switched over to Shirdi Baba, then Satya Sai Baba. That my mother told me, she has shown me also the God. So then that is first generation. Then next is our generation, my parents, then second generation. How Swami is with us, just I wanted to tell. Then third generation, all my 4 children. I have 1 daughter, 3 sons. It is so happened, luckily, they are all with Swami, with the Swami activities. They are participating in service activities, in bhajans. To be, again, just to stress, all my 4 children, they can participate in bhajans. They are participating. They play instruments and they also participated in Parshanti Nilaya. And my 4th generation, that is my grandchildren, and they got an opportunity with Swami. They are able to participate in bhajans in Sai Kulvanta. What I wanted to tell you, it is our duty as a head of the family. No, we should not be neglected with our children. As somebody was telling, I am telling my children are not following. That is not correct. That is not at all correct. The way that if you tell with the real force and with the real affection, all the children will bring. Swami tells again and again. Why Swami tells? Because he can tell everything. He is preparing his lecturers to give. Swami sits, but he asks his lecturer to speak. Swami sits, but he asks the students to sit. He is teaching us. Don't think that if you are benefited alone in your family, that is the end of it. No. It is our duty also to teach our children to follow the principles of for having a good life, to have a blessed life for Swami. So take care of our children also is very, very important. That is not only like that many people, but we should not like, that is how we built up our Sai families in multiple directions. That is how it is going to help society. At the end, I am very grateful to our beloved. Recent one incident I will tell you. Really, with that I complete this thing almost, my so-called this studio opportunity. Recently, on 3rd of June, I was going in my car. Even then, though I am 84 years, I am still able to drive with His grace. And at one stage, I am just taking U-turn. I was going on to a ramp of the other building, and instead of applying brake, my right leg has gone to accelerator. It has gone with a severe speed and hit the iron grate. I became for a moment unconscious. Then so many people gathered. Something has happened. They are asking through window, "Sir, how are you? Are you all right?" I am not able to hear them. This has happened on 3rd June. So then somebody opened my glass. Yes, what happened? My glasses are not there, they are fallen. My phone was not there, it was not fallen. So after some time I became all right. I was unable to get down from my car. Then the other fellow came. "You can't get down like that. Push your seat back." And then the other adjacent seat back. Then I was feeling pain. What happened? Actually, when I applied this accelerator, my right leg accelerator on that, it hit hard the gate, iron gate. It again gone and hit the wall. With the result, probably I have not put that safe belt, and my chest and hit steering, and I was feeling terrible pain, not able to speak. Then people around me came, and in the meanwhile my daughter was nearby. I called her. I said, "Let us rush to the hospital. Must be, the ribs must have broken, so much pain." I was taken to the hospital. Fortunately, the Swami is with us. No fracture at all. No fracture at all. The only thing has happened is, then the doctor was asking, "How are you? Are you feeling giddiness? Is your vision is okay? Is your hearing capacity okay? Are you all right?" Then he said, "Thank God, you may surprise to know the blood pressure has gone to, the systolic pressure has gone to 200. Then even then I am standing before. Please don't stand. The doctor in the Continental Hospital said, "Sit down, don't stand." Are you not reeling in your mind? No. He is there, Swami is there at every stage as a cushion. My ribs were not broken because he has made as a cushion. This is my recent experience. Nothing has happened. They have taken X-ray, chest X-ray, ECG, nothing has happened. Then they said, "Anyhow, we want to be very careful. We will admit you in the emergency." They admitted me. Then the blood pressure has somehow or other, luckily. And after I was supposed to attend my close friend, Dr. Punnaya's granddaughter marriage, I am supposed to attend on 5th. On 5th I was in the hospital. I was feeling bad, but thereafter I was released. On 5th, 6th onwards, I went to my duties in the normal. What I want to say at the end, the more that we have practice, the more that we follow the principles, that whatever you call this Navasutra Pravartana Niyamavali, 9 code of conduct, that will give a gracious grace and blessings from our beloved God. All these things are equally important. Spiritual, yes, we have to improve, we have to extend service. Then education, yes, it may be in the form of Balavikas, it may be Dr. Punnaya used to have very good study circles he used to maintain. So, educational aspect as well as service aspect. As long as we are in the Satya Sai organization, all these 3 are equally important to get the grace of Bhagavan Baba. And I must say at the end, it is unless and otherwise, we are very thankful when we go to the veterinary service. Unlike medical camp, if they just sit one room with a table and chair, purpose will be served, patients will be coming. But in veterinary camp, it is not one, it's a kabaddi. It's a hockey. Animal try to kick you, butt you. So we have to be. So there the local doctor's cooperation is paramount. Similarly, the other people, the district headquarters, maybe district level veterinary officers, district level, and we cannot forget some people who are as a team, like Dr. Punnaya in the veterinary company service is very well known, Dr. Krishna Kumar, Dr. Bhaskar Rao, and these are all the people who have promoted further these things to attain, and with which we are happy, and that's how we are getting blessings and satisfaction. So I am very thankful to Sri Satya Sai official YouTube channel, which is monitored by our Hussein Deshaboina, and for giving me this very good opportunity to express about my feelings, my experience with Swami and organization. Sai Ram.